What's up, kittens? Good morning and happy full moon in Aquarius. I am coming on here for my very first vlog. I'm going to be taking you around on my morning walk and definitely going to be getting some Starbucks and really just enjoying the morning. So far it's not too humid, which I am very appreciative of. Because before I know it, my body will be happily detoxing and sweating it out. So let's get to it and get on our walk. See you there. I am realizing that the most difficult part of this whole process is actually the comfortability of just randomly taking videos and photos and then talking to the camera while in the world. So I took a little break. Yes, I did come to a little bit of a corner here to just be like reflective of, okay, that's something that I'm gonna need to work through, because it's going to be really difficult to vlog my life if I'm uncomfortable with the camera. Okay, so something that I had not considered when doing this was that if I were to go and actually get Starbucks while on my walk, because I always have my canteen, because hydration is key, I actually cannot continue videoing because I will have no hands. So I am going to just sit in this moment of, okay, things to think about when I'm trying to vlog on a walk and only already have one hand free. So far, we're doing good. I'm sweating as I had anticipated, which again is why I have the canteen. See you soon with my Starbucks. This is beyond one of my most favorite, right behind me, one of my most favorite murals to walk by. And considering that it is still Leo season, here is a little bit of a lion for you. And one of the things that I am continuing to realize is that planning a vlog is no joke, and definitely need to consider more of the details of the storyline and what it is that I actually want to even show. I'm really curious to see, based off of all of the different B-roll and little bits of me stopping and talking, like what actually is even going to be usable. So my goal is to at least have 8 minutes worth of video to put together. So we'll see how that works. I have high hopes that at least if it's not 8 minutes, it's definitely nice to look at, because I got a few good shots, I feel like, of the waterfront, and definitely tried to capture some of the local artwork that just brings me so much joy every morning, that I get to be like, holy shit, I get to like walk past this and then really just enjoy other people's creativity. And especially as I have been working through my root chakra and my sacral chakra, just really trying to cultivate more creative energy and free flow. So like Elizabeth Gilbert says, in Big Magic, she says to live a creative life out loud. And for me, being around all of this creative artwork all the time really does help me keep my mindset of, yes, I want to live a creative life out loud, and love seeing the different modes and modalities of people's creativity. So the next time you'll see me will most likely be back in the air conditioning, because I'm about to go down to no hands available. Surprisingly, there were seats outside available to sit, so I decided that I would just take a moment to de-sweat a little bit and just drink some water. Although I did get Starbucks, I actually don't even drink. Well, I do intermittent fasting, so I don't actually even start to break my fast until like 11 or 12, depending on what my last meal was the night before. And if I am even hungry, I really try to lean into whether or not my body is like, you are hungry or you're not hungry, or you're trying to eat because you're nervous or you're procrastinating or whatever it is. Like, because emotional eating is such a big part of my own maladaptive behavior patterning, it's important for me to make sure that I'm like aware. So for me, what I do is and today I did plan this accordingly to use my stars to get my drink, because full moon in Aquarius, I was like, abundance. What I do is I actually get a venti Americano with a little bit of coconut milk, decaf, and then I will actually not drink the whole thing in one day. I'll just cut it with water and then just drink it over a couple of days. So that way I don't necessarily am coming to Starbucks every single day, because that's another one of my coping mechanisms, that if I'm feeling really stressed, I'll be like, Starbucks is there to save the day. And if anybody else here loves Starbucks, you know that it's not always the best fiscally responsible behavior. So trying to balance the first world delights along with where I'm going with my future self. So I'm going to take a drink of water and then get headed back to the air conditioning, because today I do have a bit of computer work to do. So I want to make sure that I have everything else, that my morning routine is finished, and that I'm good to go. So I'm coming back to wrap up this video, which is where I started earlier this morning, out here on the balcony. Right now my Earl Grey tea is steeping, and I'm really just full of gratitude and abundance and excitement, because I really am just looking forward to this next part of this vlogging process of reviewing all the videos, all of the photos, and seeing how it's all going to come together. I'm really excited about that, and expressing myself through a different mode of creativity. A few things that I definitely will keep in mind for next time of vlogging is to definitely make sure my phone is charged, which it was today. That's more for if I'm going to be vlogging throughout the day, making sure that my battery is charged. Also making sure that I have water, because it is really hot and I will not sacrifice my water for a vlogging shot. So for me, it's really important to have my water and be able to use that as a resource, so I'm not dehydrated. And honestly, I'll be totally frank, I will be just cranky if I feel like I'm dehydrated. And the third thing is to maybe consider a little bit more of the route that I'm going to take. And for me, this is going to be, like I mentioned earlier, like having to overcome my discomfort of people seeing me in public, talking to the camera, and actually vlogging. So I think the more that I am becoming more comfortable with just this whole process, it will be a lot easier for me to stop and be able to be like, I'm gonna vlog here because this is like a beautiful background, or this is something that's really interesting to me. So just becoming more in harmony with what my thought of my creative process is and what I see when I'm out, and not being shy to show up as myself, because there might be people around and whatever they might say. So I feel that today really was a success, and I look forward to trying this out again. And until then, blessings and abundance, and I hope you have a great day. See you soon.